Welcome to the Ainfluencer podcast, your go-to hub for influencer marketing, e-commerce, and affiliate strategies. Follow us to uncover success stories, expert advice, and practical insights to elevate your brand. This is the Ainfluencer podcast, your guide to mastering influence and transforming your business. Stay tuned.
Okay, let's unpack this. You navigate a world just filled with online voices, telling you what to think, what to buy, what trends to follow.
Yeah.
From someone reviewing a product on TikTok to, I don't know, a Nobel laureate weighing in on climate change, influence is just everywhere.
It really is.
But are all these influential voices sort of operating on the same playing field?
That's the core question our source material really gets into. We often just lump everyone under the term influencer, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you dive into it, there's this fundamental distinction highlighted by the sources between what's known as a key opinion leader, or KOL,
Right, KOL.
and a social media influencer. And understanding this difference is, well, it's crucial whether you're trying to understand marketing or just figure out whose advice you should trust online.
Absolutely. So our mission in this deep dive is really to dig into the sources you've shared and pull out the key differentiators.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to explore who these people are, where their power actually comes from, and what makes them tick. Think of this as your essential guide to dissecting the different types of influence shaping your world today.
Okay, so let's start by looking at key opinion leaders, KOLs. Our sources describe these individuals not primarily as online personalities,
Right.
but as people whose influence is rooted in deep knowledge and established expertise within a specific field.
Right. They have real-world authority that's actually been earned. We're talking about credibility that comes from things like extensive education, published research, years of professional experience,
Exactly.
or respected positions in their industry.
Yeah.
It's influence built on a real foundation of knowledge and credentials.
Precisely. These are often the scientists, doctors, academics, respected journalists, financial analysts, or even, prominent industry veterans and former policymakers whose opinions genuinely shape conversations and decisions within their particular domain. They tend to operate in those complex, specialized areas like medicine, finance, advanced tech, or specific academic fields.
And the sources give us some great examples to really, make this concrete. Dr. Anthony Fauci, a leading figure in public health.
Yeah, a classic example.
The investor Warren Buffett, whose words can literally move markets. Primatologist Dr. Jane Goodall, a global conservation authority.
Absolutely.
Or even someone like Elon Musk, though maybe controversial. His statements carry significant weight in specific tech and finance circles because of his position and, perceived expertise.
Right. Their influence isn't about being internet famous in the usual sense. It's derived from their proven track record and deep understanding.
And their audience often reflects that, doesn't it?
It does. It might not be billions of followers like a mega influencer, but it's typically a highly engaged niche group, professionals in the field, industry insiders, or dedicated enthusiasts who are actively seeking that expert level insight and validated info.
What's really interesting to me from the sources is how KOLs influence. It's not just about recommending a product, right? It's more about influencing how people think about a topic or an industry.
That's a key point, yeah.
Their endorsement lends significant weight and credibility, especially for complex or high-value decisions. Their main driver often seems to be sharing their expertise or, educating their audience.
Okay, now, shifting gears to influencers, this is the term most of us probably hear daily, the one associated with the social media explosion we've seen over the last decade or so.
Yes, they are almost like native to platforms like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Their power base is fundamentally different.
Totally different.
It's built on relatability, personality, engaging storytelling, and fostering a direct, often quite emotional connection with their audience. They become these popular online personalities or content creators.
And their credibility, it comes from their online presence and how popular and relatable they seem to their followers, rather than, say, formal credentials or deep expertise in a specific professional field they might talk about.
Yeah, they feel more like a trusted friend recommending something.
Exactly that. And their motivation often involves entertaining, inspiring, building a community around their personal brand, and, yes, very often, monetizing that online presence through partnerships and brand deals.
Right.
They're incredibly skilled at creating content that sort of seamlessly weaves in promotional messages in a way that feels authentic to their audience, or at least aims to.
And their audience is usually much broader, isn't it?
Yeah.
And potentially much larger than a KOLs.
Oh, definitely. These followers are typically seeking entertainment, lifestyle advice, or general inspiration. Influencers excel at driving trends, generating massive buzz, and giving brands really broad visibility across many different consumer demographics.
And the content style reflects this difference too. You mentioned KOLs might publish research or give formal presentations,
Right, formal data-driven.
whereas influencers create engaging, often informal content vlogs, photos, short videos, personal stories that focuses on lifestyle, personal recommendations, and direct product integration.
So when we put them side by side, the sources point to some very clear distinctions right at the core of why they are influential.
Okay, let's break that down. The absolute fundamental difference lies in the source of their authority. Is that fair?
Precisely. For KOLs, it's established expertise, professional background, validated knowledge. For influencers, it's their connection with their audience, their popularity, and their skill in creating engaging content and building that personal brand online.
And that leads to a difference in their primary function, right?
Mhm.
The KOL's influence is often a result of their main career being a doctor, the scientist.
A byproduct.
Yeah, a byproduct, whereas an influencer's career is often the actual act of building their online presence and wielding influence.
Which then dictates their audience and how they reach them. KOLs speak to a specific, often knowledgeable niche looking for expert insights.
Right.
Influencers tend to speak to a wider, more general audience seeking lifestyle inspiration and recommendations.
Their content style reinforces this, with KOLs providing that data-driven expert analysis,
Often more formal.
and influencers offering relatable, lifestyle-focused content, often more informal.
And how they engage with brands also differs quite a bit. KOLs are typically very selective, really only endorsing things that strictly align with their established expertise to protect their professional credibility.
That makes sense. They have a reputation to uphold.
Exactly. Influencers can often be more flexible, working across a wider range of product categories sometimes.
And this strategic difference impacts why brands choose to work with them. KOLs are often used to build deep trust, add scientific or professional credibility.
Influence how a brand is perceived long-term. They influence the why behind a purchase, you could say.
The why. Okay. Whereas influencers are fantastic for driving immediate buzz, reach, engagement, and influencing direct consumer purchases, particularly for lifestyle or everyday products.
They influence the what and where.
What and where? Got it.
Yes, and our sources note that collaborations with KOLs often develop into longer-term relationships built on mutual respect and trust. While influencer campaigns can sometimes be shorter, more focused on achieving a quick burst of visibility or buzz.
It's fascinating how those distinctions play out in the real world, isn't it?
And what's equally fascinating, as the sources point out, is that these lines aren't always, crystal clear anymore. There's a growing overlap.
Oh, interesting.
Someone can actually embody traits of both a KOL and an influencer.
Okay, how does that look?
Well, you have established experts, traditional KOLs, who recognize the power of social media and build a significant online presence to share their expertise with a much wider digital audience.
Okay.
Dr. Mike, the practicing physician with a massive YouTube following where he simplifies medical concepts. He's a prime example cited in the sources. He's a credentialed expert leveraging influencer platforms.
Right, he's got the MD, but also the huge following.
Exactly. And on the flip side, you see influencers who maybe gained popularity through lifestyle content, but then over time develop and demonstrate deep, recognized expertise in a specific niche.
So like a beauty influencer who then becomes a certified dermatologist.
Precisely. If they start sharing highly technical, expert skincare advice based on that new credential, they are bridging that gap from influencer towards KOL territory, or occupying both spaces.
Okay, that makes sense.
And this blurring is why many smart brand strategies now often involve working with both KOLs and influencers.
Combining strengths.
You get the deep credibility and authority from a KOL combined with the broad reach and the engaging content style of an influencer. It's a powerful mix.
The Surav skincare example from the sources really illustrates this perfectly, doesn't it?
It really does.
They used actor Michael Cera, who is sort of a macro influencer, for that buzz and wide public attention in that really meta campaign.
Which got everyone talking.
But crucially, they paired this with collaborations with popular board-certified dermatologists, the KOLs, who could actually speak to the science behind the products.
Explaining why they work from a position of medical authority?
Exactly. That combination is powerful because it hits different points for the consumer. You get the initial awareness and buzz from the influencer,
And then the validation and trust from the expert, it covers more bases.
Are you an influencer looking to land more deals and grow your income? Meet Ainfluencer.com, the free marketplace connecting you with thousands of brands on Instagram and TikTok. With no fees, subscriptions, or hidden costs, Ainfluencer.com is built to help you succeed. You keep 80% of every deal, and we handle the rest, from secure payments to resolving any disputes. Our AI-powered system matches you with the perfect campaigns based on your niche, audience, and engagement. Simply create a profile, showcase your work, and start collaborating with top brands in minutes. From paid posts and affiliate deals to content creation opportunities, Ainfluencer lets you manage it all in one place. And with tools to track your performance and build your reputation, you'll always stay ahead. Join Ainfluencer.com today and turn your creativity into profit. Free forever. Ainfluencer. Smart collaborations, endless opportunities.
So ultimately, a brand's decision on who to partner with, or if they use both, it really comes down to their specific goals for a campaign.
Exactly right. If the primary goal is to build deep trust within a specialized community, or educate an audience on a complex topic, or gain significant credibility in an industry where expertise is absolutely paramount,
Then KOLs are the way to go.
the sources consistently suggest KOLs are the ideal partners then. Their authority is what validates the brand or product in the eyes of that discerning audience.
Like a financial institution using economists to explain market trends,
Builds trust.
or a pharmaceutical company collaborating with leading researchers, or, as the sources mentioned, brands like L'Oreal working with dermatologists to add that scientific credibility to their skincare lines.
Yeah, and KOL marketing here is often less about a direct, hard sales pitch, and more about aligning the brand with values like expertise, reliability, and influencing long-term perception.
Like George Clooney with Nespresso focusing on sustainability.
Or Rafael Nadal with Kia embodying inspiration. It's about that value alignment.
But if the goal is rapid, widespread awareness, reaching a massive general audience quickly, driving high engagement on social media, or setting a trend,
Then influencers are usually the most effective route. They excel at making products feel accessible, exciting, desirable to a broad consumer base. They generate that buzz.
the example of the Tertier beauty brand using influencers of color, like Edmiz or Darcy, to showcase new, diverse foundation shades is perfect here.
Yeah, that was smart.
It wasn't just about visibility, it was about authentically connecting with a specific, large audience and, importantly, rebuilding trust after some previous criticism.
Something influencers with those strong community connections can do incredibly well.
So the takeaway here, supported by the sources, seems to be that integrating both KOLs and influencers often creates the most robust strategy.
Absolutely. It allows brands to leverage both that deep-seated credibility and broad, trend-setting reach. You resonate with different segments and objectives.
And regardless of who you collaborate with, the sources also touch on the importance of, well, doing it effectively, partnership, and measuring impact.
Yeah, that's key. For KOLs, the approach is often about respecting their professional standing, giving them autonomy to speak authentically about your brand within their field of expertise. These relationships tend to be longer-term investments in credibility.
Makes sense. And with influencers.
Setting clear expectations is important, but allowing creative freedom is also crucial so their content feels natural and authentic to their unique style and their audience.
Yeah, audiences are savvy. They can spot a forced promotion a mile away.
They really can. And measuring success also varies, though there's overlap. For both, brands look at reach and engagement metrics, likes, comments, shares, plus brand mentions and overall sentiment.
And see how the message is spreading and being received.
Right. But importantly, especially with influencers, they track metrics closer to direct action, things like referral traffic, conversions, and ultimately sales.
Connecting the influence back to actual business outcomes.
Exactly. For KOLs, the impact might also be measured through shifts in brand perception, trust scores, or maybe qualitative feedback within their expert community, sometimes captured through surveys. It's a bit different.
And across the board, ethics are huge, right? Transparency.
Absolutely critical. Clearly disclosing paid partnerships, whether with a KOL or an influencer, is vital for maintaining audience trust. Authenticity is also key promoting products they genuinely believe in. And considering diversity and representation ensures brand messages are inclusive and resonate more broadly.
Looking to connect with your audience and make your product go viral? Meet Ainfluencer.com. the end-to-end marketplace that connects you with over 1 million Instagram and TikTok influencers for free. With no subscriptions or fees, Ainfluencer.com makes it easy to find the perfect collaboration partners for your brand instantly. Its AI-powered system does the heavy lifting, matching you with influencers based on niche demographics, past performance, and engagement. Start your campaign directly from your Ainfluencer dashboard or your Shopify store in seconds. Manage everything from inviting influencers and negotiating deals to secure payments and performance analytics all in one place. Handle influencer-curated lists, affiliate marketing, and content creation, even translated into 200+ languages, all without paying any platform fees. Unlimited use, forever free. Visit Ainfluencer.com today and take your brand to the next level.
Okay, so after diving deep into these sources, what's the clearest picture we can paint of KOLs versus influencers? What's the big takeaway?
I think the ultimate takeaway is that while both are potent forces of influence, they build that power on fundamentally different foundations. It's not the same kind of influence.
Right. To really boil it down, our sources show that KOLs derive influence from expertise and professional authority,
Your credentials, their experience.
while influencers derive influence from relatability, popularity, and their online persona.
Their connection, their content style.
And this means they serve different strategic purposes. KOLs build deep trust and credibility within niche, targeted audiences, influencing complex or high-value decisions, and aligning strongly with long-term branding and perception.
Right. And conversely, influencers drive broad engagement and awareness across larger, often more general audiences, shaping consumer trends and influencing direct purchases, and focusing on achieving wide reach and generating immediate buzz.
Understanding these core distinctions is essential then for navigating this whole landscape of influence.
Absolutely. Whether you're a marketer deciding who to partner with or just, a consumer trying to figure out who to listen to online, it's about knowing the source of the voice speaking to you.
Wish your videos could speak the world's language? Imagine your videos breaking through language barriers and reaching billions more people who speak over 200 languages different from yours. Whether you're a brand, influencer, or podcaster,
Sé per te è importante quanto per If smelling good 24 hours. Si pour toi il est aussi important. Si para ti es tan importante como para mí oler rico 24 horas.
language shouldn't hold you back from reaching larger audiences. Create a video and distribute it in 200+ languages. How does that sound? Our AI-powered video translation makes it possible with just a click. So why limit your reach? Work smarter. Create one video and turn it into 200+ localized versions.
Horas al día. Tengo que recomendarte Cleansen.
Whether you're a business expanding globally, an influencer connecting with diverse followers, or a YouTuber growing your channel, one thing is clear. Language barriers are a thing of the past. With just a few clicks, you can translate your videos into multiple languages,
Would you like me to translate that?
instantly connecting with audiences worldwide. It's simple. Upload your video. Choose the languages to translate to. Let our AI work its magic. In minutes, your video will be transformed with accurate tone, voice, subtitles, and even voiceover options, ready to captivate audiences in any language.
Last a very long time on your body. There are fragrances for both
Don't wait. The world is watching. Join thousands of businesses, influencers, and content creators who trust our AI to take their content to a global stage. It's time to start up. Brand ID is your digital hub.
This whole deep dive really makes you pause and think about the different kinds of authority you encounter online, doesn't it?
It really does.
The next time you see someone recommending something or sharing a strong opinion, maybe ask yourself, is this built on years of demonstrated expertise or on a powerful connection through relatable content? Or maybe, increasingly, a bit of both.
Exactly. Recognizing the foundation of someone's influence empowers you to evaluate information more critically, and it helps brands build more effective, authentic strategies.
Well, we hope this deep dive has illuminated the fascinating world of KOLs and influencers for you. If you found value in this exploration, please take a moment to like this deep dive.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Following the show ensures you get notified for our next one, and sharing it with your friends really helps us reach more curious minds like yours. Your support truly means a lot, and it keeps us inspired to bring you these deep dives into the topics that matter.
Thank you so much for joining us. Keep asking questions and keep digging deeper.
Are you an Amazon seller dreaming of explosive sales growth? Tired of struggling to reach new customers? You're not alone. Scaling your Amazon business can be tough, but what if there was a secret weapon? Introducing AlgoRift, the all-in-one Amazon affiliate platform that connects you with over 100,000 eager affiliates ready to promote your products across the web. Imagine this: a massive army of influencers and content creators, all working to drive traffic and sales directly to your Amazon listings. With AlgoRift, this dream becomes a reality. AlgoRift simplifies the entire Amazon affiliate marketing process. Simply connect your Amazon account, sync your products, and set your personalized commission rates. Then invite top-notch affiliates to join your program, all within the AlgoRift platform. No more messy spreadsheets, complicated tracking links, or juggling multiple platforms. AlgoRift.ai handles it all. You can chat directly with your affiliates, negotiate personalized commissions, and manage all your payments in one convenient place. Ready to maximize the power of affiliate marketing? Visit AlgoRift.ai today and claim your free trial. AlgoRift.ai. Connect, collaborate, conquer.